them is my wife also, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. If we could change
Yeah, I
it
don't
back
mind
to it.
a
But,
more
you know
strict
what, Max and
anti-cheat.
Jesse, thank you so much. Manchester, are you ready? We're up.
I don't
The
mind,
future is
like,
here.
if they
It's up
had
The
already.
reveal! Shut up now!
Oh shit! Sorry!
Fuck.
It's there! It's
Chief
there.
loves men!
Ah! 56! 55! 54!
Please don't do this the
53.
entire time.
Sorry, I won't. Why would it annoy you?
Just a wee bit. Quite a long
45.
countdown, isn't it? Why could they do this like from 30? Maybe even 10?
Well, they are starting from...
Building suspense, I don't like it.
32!
Chief
See,
loves
doing it.
Siege!
I thought Chief hated Siege, but I'm glad he's coming around.
Oh, wait, these are little teasers,
Oh, yeah.
little symbols.
Yeah, I saw that it was something to do with the
Oh.
match replay, or the spectator mode.
Solus and Fenris, see you later.
I love... Bro, some of the games that I've watched from the major today, or from the weekend, the UK crowd do not disappoint. I want another UK major so we can go, because we don't disappoint.
Here we
Hello,
go.
everyone, and
Here we
welcome
are.
to Operation New Blood. I'm Camille
Camille.
Salazar Hadaway, and we're excited
Missed
for
you,
Year
Camille.
9, Season 2 of Rainbow Six Siege. Now, as we all know,
Ooh.
Siege is a game of two sides. In this season, our Operator
the theme.
Remaster will impact the roster on both the defense
Oh, that's cool.
and the attack.
Ooh,
The
okay.
recruit on each side of the action is getting remastered to meet today's meta. And creative director Alexander Karpazis is here to tell us more about what's in store for Operation
What
New
is in
Blood.
store? Because Recruit is OG.
On
Oh my
behalf
god.
of the entire
Oh, I like this
team,
camera,
we're
POV.
proud
This
to
is,
show
this is
you
new to me, I like it.
Operation New Blood.
More casual,
And
isn't
there's
it?
a lot coming
Yeah,
this season.
makes it
And
feel-
it starts with our
Oh, that's
first
quite
remaster.
nice. I like this job.
Operator remasters are an impactful addition to the game.
I look
and
forward to how they
essentially
do
a
the
new
Operator remaster
operator
for
that's
Flatbeard.
introduced. And we start with the recruits. We have the new attacker, Striker, and the new defender, Sentry. Together, they're in every single playlist, and you'll be able to
Cool.
customize them. We're also introducing big balancing changes, making sure that it's a lot more equal on both sides of the attack and defense coin. And Marketplace is coming
Yay.
for everyone. As long as you're above
Sid will be
clearance level
pleased.
25,
Sid will
you'll
be
have
finally
access to
pleased
it.
since we've been
For
messing
warming
around.
up, we're introducing the Endless
Oh.
Drill,
Yeah, what is this?
allowing you to fight every single floor of a map over and over and over again so that you are warmed
Okay.
up for battle. And we have much, much more for you,
Okay.
including a big update for weapon stats. So that you get to
Oh,
learn
that's
more
good.
about the tools that you use.
Oh,
Control difficulty.
yeah.
This is
All
this
of us
is
on
good.
the team
I like
are
this.
extremely
Destruction.
excited
They have
about this
destruction
new
levels
season,
now.
and we can't
I like
wait
it. I like
until you get your
stats.
hands
I
on
like
it.
stats.
The Siege team is always working to improve player protection. For the latest, Alexander Karpazis is back.
Oh, hello,
with an
Alex.
update.
I like the casual look.
In a
Alex.
mid-season roadmap update, we communicated about a delay for the reputation system coming out of
yeah.
beta. For us, it's really important to make sure that we get this right and that we listen to the feedback. And we received a lot of feedback that there's
You're not
still
wrong.
work to be done. We're working on the quality
It's
of the
just
system and making
not at the
sure that
level.
we can
It
verify
would've been nice,
all of the
but-
reports that are made using
Yeah.
it.
This sort of
At
thing's
the
going
end,
to take
we
time.
want a system that
Yeah.
you can trust.
I'd rather that. I'm
and
glad that they
can
delayed it.
actually tackle the toxicity in the game in a way that you feel confident in. That means delaying the reputation system to later in the year. Right now, the beta means that we can collect feedback and you can give feedback. It's so that you can understand what the reputation system's about, and for those players that have a reputation score that is low, how to get it higher. We talked a lot about anti-cheat at the
Yes.
6 invitationals, but we need to show
You have the heart
results
for
it as
exemplary.
well.
I have the
And
heart
I'm
for
super
disruptive.
happy to say that the team has been doing incredible work.
Two extremes.
We've made a 7 times improvement to the number of data points we use to make bans. This also means that we've increased our ban rate by 60%
I
in the
mean,
last season.
I'm gonna call
and
bullshit
we've seen
because-
a huge reduction in cheaters, and especially rage cheats. Plus, we've
Ooh.
created new detections for DDoS, improving DDoS detection. It's also important to point out that new data bans using machine learning is already given us great results. It's led to less time manually making bans, and it's made a much wider net for us to cast trying to find those cheaters. It's helping a lot.
Oh,
We're working with
no.
Steam VAC bans so that
My
it's harder
thing's,
for cheaters to make multiple accounts
Oh.
or for people who want to spam.
What's going on? What's going on?
They're
This
working
means
with
a
Steam
better
VAC.
overall experience
Steam
for
VAC
new
bans.
players and a reduction in cheaters.
Sorry,
having
I'm a little bit
access to
delayed
new
because I have to be
accounts.
on YouTube.
In the
Yeah.
Year 9 reveal back in
So it'll carry
February,
over to
What?
different
we
accounts.
promised to address the influence of our
Let's
defensive
fucking go.
classes.
That's,
This season, Solus will receive
that's what
her
we want to
first
see.
but she's not the only one. We're also taking on Fenrir
Right,
and
I am
adjusting
a little
his threat
delayed.
level accordingly. Game director Joshua
You watch my
Mills
stream?
has
Oh no,
more.
that'll be delayed.
It's delayed, yeah.
I can share my screen.
So the
Oh, hold on, I'm
philosophy
back, I'm
for
back.
year 9 and
back, I'm back, I'm
balancing
back.
It's Bandit.
is fundamentally getting that match between our attackers and our defenders.
Hello,
It doesn't matter what
Bandito.
side of the fight you're on, you're engaged in a fair fight, and you have the tools you need to get the job done. For Season 2, as we mentioned at SI, we're actually going across to the defense side and going after a couple of those powerhouses.
Ah,
So this
Solus and
means
Fenrir.
Fenrir and Solus
Yeah,
will be receiving
it's about time.
updates.
Oh,
so
wait.
Solus,
Yeah.
the fact that she can take down all the
Was that
goals in
Stadium
the prep
Bravo
phase is a
rework?
huge problem. So
I
we're addressing
think
that.
so.
We're making sure
I think
that
I
her
just
spec
saw
IO
Stadium
glasses
Bravo
no longer
rework.
work during the prep phase.
Oh,
this
that's
allows our
huge.
players on attack to be able to get their drones
Yeah.
in position, suss out
That
what the
was
defense
kind
is
of what we
doing,
needed
and
to
make
do.
those necessary changes using attacker repick, for example. When the prep phase closes,
Yeah, there's a
Solus
door
gadget
there.
will be available, and she can start
Oh,
using drones.
yeah.
But she can only detect drones that are actively being used. So you can have your drones go into a standby state and hide. So you'll have more opportunity to keep your drones alive, hiding them from Solus, sussing out where she is, and then making plays around the
Yeah,
fact
'cause
that
she's
you know
way
that
too
gadget's
overpowered.
online
For
now.
God's sakes.
And you can hide yourself away by
It's
making
all right,
sure you
guys.
get off
It's
your
okay.
drone before
It's
Solus
okay.
finds
We're
you.
gonna.
It's not the only
work
change
around
coming.
this.
The capacity of the Spec IO glasses will be reduced as well, from 20 seconds
Okay.
down to 10 seconds, which means
Oh.
Solus only has 10 seconds to
10
use that
seconds.
device. Additionally,
10 seconds
in
to
order
use a Solus
activate the
gadget.
device, it must be at
Wow.
100% charge. So if you've used the device at all and try to reactivate
That's-
it, you will not be able to
a big
until it
nerf.
fully charges again. Additionally, we're reducing the detection range, so Solus actually has to put herself at a little bit more risk in order to get that intel. We'll be removing impact grenades
Hey.
from
Get
her
back on
loadout
Twitch
and
stream.
giving her proximity alarms as a replacement. This is part
Yeah,
one
that
of a
she is
two-part
getting
update, and
nerfed.
the reason we're doing that is one for speed.
She's
We
going
wanna
one
make sure
speed?
that we
Oh,
get this
God,
stuff in
she
our
is
hands
getting
faster,
proper
and that we
nerfed.
release some of the pressure that some of these operators are causing.
No more
Now,
impacts.
we saw this work with
No
Blade, where we did a
impacts.
part one,
Oh
part
my
two
God.
update, and that's exactly the same philosophy we're using for Solus here. Another operator update.
Oh,
is
this will
for
be
Fenrir.
interesting.
We'll be actually reducing how many mines he has.
Nerfed
from
into
5
the ground,
to
I know.
And from 3 codes
Oh.
down to 2. He'll have to be
I don't know if
much
I can
more
use
her
selective
anymore.
while he's using his gadget. Additionally, if a mine is disabled or destroyed, the code will be refunded due to this reduction. Additionally,
Ooh,
those
I don't know how I feel
FMATs
about
will
that.
no longer be bulletproof, which means Fenrir has to be very careful
Okay.
about where he places them because they are always going to be
Oh,
That's better.
that's
we're looking
way
at the
better,
secondaries
actually.
as well. Combining an FNAT with barbed wire can be very powerful. So we're actually removing the barbed wire and giving them observation blockers to help obscure where those
Okay,
FNATs
yeah, that
are.
makes sense.
We want to make sure that he is still scary, and you do need to pay attention to his gadgets. But at the same time, we want to bring him in line
I
with
wish
the mythology that we
when you
have for
destroyed the
game,
gadget,
where
the
gadgets
smoke
should
would just be
not
gone
spammy.
instantly.
Right now, he
Yeah,
has
so
a
do
lot
I.
of them, so we're tackling that.
I think that's the biggest crutch.
The Marketplace beta has seen a lot of engagement and has
Is
helped
that
us refine the feature to
His
get it ready for release.
gadget is so
this
effective
season.
because of how
To
long
give you
it
more
lingers.
details, please welcome
They're on the right
Associate
path, though, but I
Monetization
think it's not
Director,
doing
Joey
enough.
Adept Pippin.
I don't know if I can play Solus anymore.
I think I could.
On January 30th,
Too slow.
the
Too slow
Rainbow
for me
Six
now.
Siege Marketplace has launched in beta phase, and we were beyond excited to see and feel the enthusiasm and engagement from the community. And now, we're extremely happy to announce that early in Season 2, all the players with a level 25
Yay.
clearance and above
Let's
will
go.
automatically get access to the marketplace without any registration needed whatsoever.
Dead
As a
lady.
reminder, the Rainbow Six Siege Marketplace is a web platform also optimized for mobile, where you, the players, can trade anonymously and safely your cosmetic item with the community for R6 credit. The beta phase has allowed us to gather feedback from the players, and now we're very confident with the full release of the marketplace. Also, coming early in Season
Sid can
2,
finally
we are
get
bringing
Marketplace
new life
now.
improvement feature to the Siege Marketplace, such as item recommendations, item price history and graphs, and other UX and UI improvements.
Yeah, I
Our
want the
company
history and
also making the
graphs.
Rainbow Six Siege marketplace.
That's one of
I
my
just
We'll
suggestions.
continue to work hard.
I just want
to improve the
more like
feature so you
information
get
with the
best
marketplace. So
experience
I'm glad they're doing that.
Yeah, I just want to see like trends and where the
Operation
price has
Ninja
gone.
is bringing back a popular game mode.
It's what they have in
limited run,
Steam
and
Marketplace.
adding a map filter option in the standard playlist, which live content director Christopher Budgeon
I
can
really
tell you
hate
all
this
about.
so much. I got these ads constantly playing.
So this season, we're introducing a new system called map filtering in the standard playlist. This means that players
Oh
can
my
select
God.
playing ranked, non-ranked, or all maps within their
that's kinda cool.
experience.
That's
that
quite
means
cool.
for the first time, you'll be able to play tactically on non-ranked maps within standard. Attrition is an arcade game
I
mode
love
that's
this
coming
game
back
mode.
for a limited time, where every round, the operators that are played, both on attack and defense, are eliminated for
yeah.
the rest of the match. At the start of the match, 5 attackers and 5 defenders will be automatically removed randomly. That means going into the first round, attrition has already started, and you'll have to play with the puzzle pieces available to you. Attrition
like that.
playlist is coming back
That's a really
for
good
limited
mode.
time
I would like
from
to see
June
more time
18th
into it because it
until
was really
July
fun.
2nd.
New premium rewards
Premium.
are
I like
on
the
the
sound of
way
premium.
as we're introducing membership
Oh.
this season.
Yeah, it's a new
To give you
membership,
more
innit?
info, here's Business Strategy Director Mohammed
Ooh,
Ben
people are not happy.
No, I'm not happy.
We're glad to announce that we'll be bringing membership on Siege. Membership is a new and
Oh
the
my
best way
God.
to get some
What?
of the game's new and exciting content, as well as exclusive customization that won't be available in the shop. So how does it work? Each month, as a member, you will have access to the Premium Battle Pass, along with its privileges. That comes in the form of the
crowd
10% shop discount and the 30% faster progression. You will also get 10 Battle Pass tokens. in
Oh,
order
the
to
crowd is
kickstart
not
your
happy.
Battle Pass season,
No, I'm not
one
happy
Bravo
either.
pack,
This is
one
I
full
don't like
epic
this.
bundle,
It's just
and
more
one legendary
money,
item,
isn't it?
which is part
It's
of the
just-
legendary bundle that will be
That
tied
no
to
one
the
can
season.
afford.
The Premium Battle
No,
Pass, the
we're-
10 tokens, and the Bravo pack will be given as soon as you enroll, and will be given each month at your rebilling date, while the full epic bundle and the legendary item will be given on the 28th of the month. For the players who stayed members throughout the season and got the 3 legendary items, and therefore the legendary
Oh, yeah,
bundle,
you'll get
will
yeah,
also get
yeah,
an
yeah,
extra
yeah,
operator
that.
I just
card
feel like-
unlocked
justifies
as a
it.
bonus. For players who will join on the first week of season 2,
I feel like
you will
people would
get an
flame you if you
exclusive
got that card
epic
back from
bundle
them.
only offered
Yeah.
during that period, as well as 600 Rainbow Six credits. We want to make membership evolve in order to make members feel like true VIPs
No,
on Siege.
just
So as
make it-
always, we'll be listening to your feedbacks to see how we can make
Yeah,
membership
boo.
better for the
This
upcoming
is stupid.
seasons.
It's
So stay
stupid.
tuned.
Chief says, where do I sign up?
Watching a Siege match could be a powerful way to learn about the game, connect with your community, or see some of the best players in the world compete. We're introducing an updated viewing experience that will
Oh,
help
yeah,
you see more,
spectating update.
learn more, and
That's what I was saying,
make
it's
each
an
match
update to it.
all
Let's see,
more
let's see.
thrilling to watch. UX designer Lawrence Ematange is here to tell you all about it.
Essentially, we wanted a more seamless experience for spectators, casters, and observers because they're all using
this
the
looks
same HUD,
nice.
and we
Yeah,
wanted
this
to make
looks more
that
clean.
very efficient.
This
for them.
looks so
we
much
moved the cards
better.
from the
It
side
isn't
to
so
the
much shit
bottom.
on the screen,
We
you
went
know?
for a more
Yeah, it's not like
contextual and dynamic
taking
approach
a view
with
away
these
from the
cards.
left to the
The
right.
cards give more information during the prep phase because that's when you really analyze the strategies of our game. And then we remove that information during the action phase to focus
that's
more on gameplay.
Way better.
So even if we remove information during the action phase, we give the opportunity to casters to re-add that information on a toggle, so you have the inventory
This
of
looks
each player
so much
visible.
better.
So we allow the space in the cards to show what a player has in hand at any given moment. So if a player is putting on a barricade, that space in the card shows exactly what that player is doing. And if a player is ready to throw a grenade, you will see
This
it
is
in the
so
card
good
as
for
well.
when, say, we play like in
We also
tournaments,
added
like
some
the Siege Cup that'll
animations
be
to
coming
that
up, and
part,
we want to watch
so
back
we can
games.
see when a
Yeah.
player is
This is
low
good
on
for us to learn
ammunition,
exactly
or
what
if a
everything
player
is going
shooting,
on.
It's a
or
good
if
shout.
a player is taking damage. We also added the player live location, which helps understanding what is happening and where exactly. So at
Right,
season
stadium
launch,
update.
The cards will be available in
They're gonna talk
spectator
about
mode.
it.
So this means they will also be visible in our esports ecosystem, and we're working really hard to make the
Dude,
cards
this map
available
looks
in
so
Battle Play later
different.
this year.
I don't know.
So we're super excited to hear more about your thoughts on these new cards so we can improve even more in the future.
Yeah, that's good.
Now for a little
That's good.
surprise that wasn't on the roadmap. Operation New Blood is bringing some quality of life improvement.
Wasn't on the
to
roadmap.
both
Wait, what? Stadium
Bravo
Alpha?
and
Oh,
Stadium Alpha
yes.
maps.
Oh my god!
Team World lead Jeremy Dowsett
Okay.
joins us to
I do
walk
like
us through
Alpha.
these changes.
Alpha was better, in my opinion.
The Stadium Alpha and Stadium Bravo, it's really quality of life changes. The community loved them as events and, you know, they came out in the playlists, but there was a problem. And the problem was
Yes.
the bulletproof glass. We overused it, we put it everywhere, we were experimenting.
I liked
And
it,
the
but it
thing
was
we've done is
overused.
We've removed bulletproof glass
didn't.
from
I'm
the
glad it's
objective
like
sites.
minimalised.
This
It
means
added
for
a
defenders,
different
it's
sort
actually
of
much more comfortable
way.
to defend
I don't know, it was
because
weird.
the
No,
attackers can't
'cause
just park a drone
for me, it was
outside
like
the window
drones
and
could
then just
literally have
ping you and
eyes
know where you
everywhere.
are. So the problem with the two
Yeah, that's
maps was
why
you
he
always
says
have
they
to
overused
defend
it.
an objective
I like
offside
the addition of it,
because
but
you're always going to get
It needed to be
There's just
minimalised.
too
which I-
much of it.
bulletproof glass
Yeah.
from those areas. It means as a defender you can
Exactly,
actually stay
because
on site.
you
and
couldn't
actually
like
defend.
stay sight.
For
You can't rotate.
Stadium Bravo, there's been changes to the 1F border and there's been changes
Oh,
to the
wow.
coastline section. Again, these are just minor wall tweaks, doorway tweaks, nothing too serious, but we have linked a few areas with some extra doors. So showers are linked with the door.
Hello,
service
Dragon, how's
are
it going?
linked with
We're just
door.
watching the
We've
reveal at the
added an
moment
extra
for the new
hatch.
season.
Again, we've gone through and we've rebalanced the floors so they actually match to the objectives, so it's actually easier to attack and defend with the breakable floors. The team that worked upon these maps, Etienne, Alexandra Jade, Dominic, the level design, they've done a really great job, and we're looking forward to these maps coming out into all of the playlists except for ranked.
Oh,
That's
and
good.
we're looking forward to your
I'm actually
feedback.
okay with that. Those maps don't need
This
to be in
season
ranked.
is adding more playable operators.
I liked Bravo and
AI
ranked, I'm not
defenders,
gonna lie.
and map
No,
choices
I
to
didn't.
the Versus AI and map training playlists. Plus, we've got a new drill coming for experienced players looking to sharpen their skills
Alright.
even further. To give you more details, Christopher Budgeon is back.
Training. It's good for our mates.
For the Versus
that are
AI
getting back into the
playlist,
game.
we're bringing two
You
new
did as
maps,
well, Lazy. It was
two
just
new
fun.
AI defenders, and
Same with
4
Favela.
new playable attackers, including Deimos. Starting this season, you'll be able to warm up and train in the Versus AI playlist on both Coastline and Nighthaven. And the new
It's weird they've added
AI
Deimos.
defenders that you'll
Yeah,
be
they
able
did.
to train against
So
are
soon.
Vigil and Thunderbird. For playable operators, you'll now be able to choose between Ace, Habana, Blackbeard, and Deimos. Additionally, we're introducing a new drill called the Endless Drill. This will allow players to train for 60 minutes uninterrupted as they navigate a map
hour.
with dummies found
An hour?
in every room. This season, we're demonstrating our commitment to continuously update these training tools,
It gets you
both
more,
map training
like,
and Versus AI,
locked
and we'll
into
continue
the
to
game
do so
itself.
next
Yeah.
year.
Fine. Like you're not training
The
like.
I wish there was
time
an
has come
option
for us
for
to
them to like
introduce
strafe like
this
side
season's
to
new blood.
side.
Oh
Our
yeah.
remastered
Crouch and whatnot.
recruits,
That would make it a bit
Striker and
better.
Sentry
That
are
would be.
joining Team Rainbow with a versatile set of gadgets. First up on attack, we have Striker. And on the defense, Sentry.
Their names are cool.
Alexander Karpazis
I
and
like their
Joshua
names.
Mills have a host of insights into the design, loadouts, and new strategic possibilities of these operators.
They look cool as well. They actually look the part.
Yeah.
The visual design of our recruits comes
Sad, though.
from a wonderful
Old recruit
collaboration
is
with
dead.
our friends
He's gone.
on the Rainbow Six
He's been
mobile
fired.
team.
It was needed.
We're
He
using
had a good
their
run.
models
He
up-res
just
for
wasn't doing the job
Siege
properly.
to represent Striker, who wears the repelling harness, and Sentry, who wears the defender's helmet to differentiate the
good.
two
I like
sides
that.
of the same coin. These are the Swiss Army knives of the operators, and we intentionally wanted them to feel like a character you can embody. We've all been recruits at some point on our journey in Siege, and we want you to believe that you are that next recruit standing beside operators that are heroes and legends. We've also made sure that these recruits are customizable, so now you can kit them out the way that
Oh,
you
they do a
want to
little
represent
salute.
yourself
They're like-
as a recruit in Rainbow Six Siege.
Yes, sir.
Wait, they didn't show the
Season 2
customization.
is a
though.
really
Yeah, I wanted to see
exciting
the
moment for us
customization.
on the team because this is when we get to introduce our first remaster. This is fundamentally our way of being able to maintain the health of the game, to go back and reevaluate different pieces of content that have been released over time, specifically our operators. And what a better place to start than Recruit.
I wanted to see
Now,
like
I'm going to say
what you could
something
change
that's going
with
to
the
probably
recruit.
break some hearts, but it's honestly true, and it's something I've seen through all the the design documentation and stuff. But recruit was never intended to be played. It was there as an option if you didn't have an operator. So they were really not meant to be used in every round. Well, we're changing that. That doesn't make any sense. Recruit needs to have their own moment to shine, and now they do. I gotta stop saying recruit because it's plural. It's recruits. We have striker on attack, and we have sentry on defense. Now, the unique thing about striker and
Oh, a
sentry
bit of
is they're
bulletproof
not
glass there. We like to
specialized
see
as
it.
our other operators. But that doesn't mean they're not powerful. In fact, they will become your Swiss Army knife on attack or defense. Striker and sentry's unique ability allows them to field 2 generic gadgets from their side
All
of the
weird
fight.
plant
So
spot.
for Striker, in her gadget kit, she can bring a stun grenade, a hard
my
breach
God.
charge, frag grenade,
Jesus.
impact EMP grenade, smoke grenade, claymore.
Yeah,
and
they're going to be
breach
in the
charge.
meta.
And remember, that means Striker can take any combination of 2 of these gadgets.
Any.
Now, when we're talking about Sentry, he can bring in his gadget kit, impact grenades, deployable shields, barbed wire, nitro cells, proximity alarms, observation blockers, and bulletproof cameras. And once again,
shield and
just like
nitro
Striker,
combo,
Sentry
easy.
can bring any combination of 2 of these gadgets. So for Striker, some of these combinations are more obvious than others. For example, hard breach charges and impact EMPs. That's a self-sufficient hard breacher right there. Another great combination for Striker is a claymore and a breach charge, setting up your own flank watch while taking care of that vertical play. A big important thing about Striker and Sentry is you do not know what they're bringing on the field, which means your strategy can be built around what they have in their pockets. And that requires the other team to pay attention to what they are doing.
Yes, that's what.
So when we look at Striker and Sentry's weapon loadouts, it's important that we have versatility and
going on?
customization.
Hello,
really at
just watching
center
the reveal.
because we want you to be
What's
able to
happened so
craft
far?
Sentry or Striker.
We're at the
to
end now, pretty
fit
much.
Exactly what your
Alpha
lineup
Bravo
needs.
being reworked.
When we look at Striker's weapons, we want to remain true to what Recruit was originally, which is some good all-around weapons for each one of them. But in Striker's case, that
Yeah,
means
so we had the M4. It's a good-
and the
good weapon.
M249.
It's a very good
In
weapon.
secondary, the ITA 12S and the 5.7 USG. Now, when we jump over into
Well,
Sentry's
Sid-
weapon
Sid
loadout,
is happy.
they're
Why
rocking
did
some
they say
fan
that?
favorites as well.
Marketplace is
The
getting
Commando
released.
9, the M870
Oh,
in
when?
their primary slot.
This
And
season.
in the secondary slot, the C75 Auto
Oh.
and the Super Shorty. Some of the
25th
great
of June.
combinations that you can do with Sentry.
When the new season's up.
A
Long
bulletproof camera and
time.
an observation blocker, or a proximity alarm and a nitro cell. Recruit has always held a
Oh,
special
Prox
place in
and
our
Nitro
hearts.
Cell. That's a
Being
good
able to
combo.
go back and
That is
revisit
a
them
very
and
good
remaster
combo.
them in this way is super special to us and the team, and we hope it's awesome for you on the community side as well. The impact of a remaster in the game
Lazy said
is
my new main.
fundamentally as if new operators are coming to the game, because that's how we're treating it. But it's important that the essence of the operator remains.
They got new guns.
No, not new.
How does it feel to step
Mavericks
into the
M4
boots of those
Gridlock
remastered
LMG
recruits?
for the attacker.
Let's get a fresh perspective from 2 special guests.
I bet it's Jinxie.
Please
Isn't it?
welcome 2-time 6
Reached
Invitational Show
150
match winner,
points.
That One Brit, and the reigning Easter egg queen, Titanium Rolo.
Woo! Okay.
The first thing that comes to mind about old recruits is kind of more of like
I never
mean
pay
gameplay,
attention to
but
what I'm
this
doing.
new recruit gives way more possibilities to the game, gives way more opportunities for your teammates to work together and accomplish the objective.
So I am a massive fan of the new recruits, especially Striker. I feel like I might end up being a Striker main on attack. I love to bring Buck, but I also like to roam clear. So the fact I can now bring a hard breach gadget and claymores is going to come in so clutch for me. And also being able to single-handedly get a wall open if you want to do like a back take, for example. You can bring pocket EMPs and also
She
a
isn't
hard
a
breach
Brit.
gadget. So I love it for
Yeah,
that.
I don't know where she's
And
from.
Also, so many
think she might be from
people
Britain, though.
who are new to the game won't understand the unwritten rule of if people bring
Also
recruit, you have
advertisement.
to or it's GN. And now it's going to save them from that because obviously only one person can bring it. So I'm quite happy about that.
100%. I actually love the defender side more because I am a big C4 player. The opportunity to bring a C4 and like a deployable
Nitro
or a BP
and
to play
Prox
off of
is gonna
makes
be
the
Nitro
defending
Prox is going to be
operator just
the
so
go-to
great and
combo.
versatile. If I was going to play more aggressive, like she said, I would bring claymores and flashes and just claymore my flanks and then just flash right in and hopefully get a 3K at least.
I mean, I think you're ace. You aced us earlier, so
You're too sweet.
easy for you.
I love that.
I'm going for a meme, flashes and smokes 100%, and I'm just going to throw all 5 in and hope for the best.
Oh god.
Oh
flash
yeah,
and
you
smoke.
can splash and
If I'm
smoke
trying to
it.
play serious or solo queue, either hard breach Claymore or hard breach EMPs. Just to like put on a final thing from my perspective.
This is going to be like the
M4.
most
M4.
creative character.
Girl power, slave boss queen.
Just
That's what it's
M4,
like.
This
exactly.
is the, like the most freedom of a character you can
They
get.
do
You
be
can play
slaying.
the season
really do
test
whatever
server
you
for
want
Operation
with
New
these
Blood
guys.
starting next week. Explore the strategies with both Sentry and Striker, and polish your skills with Endless Drill. This is also where I remind you about R6 Fix, the place to report issues you encounter and earn rewards for helping us out. Now, before we wrap
Oh,
up,
no.
we have an experiment
Oh
for you
yeah.
that could turn into a feverish nightmare.
Fenris.
Camille.
Are they not nerfing him?
Yeah, they're nerfing.
This elite I like. I like the animation, but I wish the lab coat was black. Even though it doesn't make sense, but I would just like it black.
You. I don't know how. I think the elite's as great as it is.
So how are they nerfing him?
So they're reducing how many he actually gets. He has only 2 codes now, so you can only activate 2 at a time. But if you say get those, like if any of them get destroyed, even if it's activated, you still be able to use it again. It doesn't reduce,
Yeah, they're not bulletproof anymore.
and they're not bulletproof.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay. Solus has
Nice.
been heavily nerfed.
That
Solus
is
is
all
really
to come. But right now,
That's
Manchester,
just look at that.
it's time.
That looks so
Beautiful
good.
trophy
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
new owners.
It actually
It
is.
represents dreams.
That would look good as a
determination,
cake.
and a chapter
Can you imagine
in an illustrious
that as a
history
cake?
book.
And he's like ripping it open his insides and it's just cake in the inside as well.
The European super team
I like this shot.
looking to complete their comeback to former glory. Beast Coast gunning.
Kind of reminds me of High School Musical. Feels like they're about to start doing a duo.
The Manchester
Yeah,
Major
dance off.
We're
Grand
breaking free.
Final is here.
And then it cuts to them and they're just like kissing. Who do I think is winning? BDS, obviously.
I have to put my money on BDS, but I'm gonna say Beast Coast could actually pull it off.
Nah, Beast Coast ain't shit.
I don't know. They played astoundingly well.
French have no right winning in the UK. Yeah, but it's BDS or Beast Coast, which is American. I'd rather BDS. And BDS has one British player in as well.
Yeah. This just looks so good.
EU versus NA. Wait, are Beast Coast NA?
Beast Coast are in it, yeah.
Good stuff. Okay.
Alright. I think that's where we'll end the stream there.
Yeah, end the stream there. It's been a nice little quick one watching the reveal.
Yeah, but thank everyone for joining us.
Yeah. Would stream a little more, but we have a cheeky Civ sesh.
We've waited years to say this. Are we ready?
Alright, in a bit everyone.
Major Grand
Love
Final.
you. Bye.